Dear friend, as you step into the beautiful journey that unfolds after 60, I want you to know how remarkable it is to embrace this time of life with renewed energy, hope, and wonder. You have gathered years of experience, wisdom, and memories, and now every day offers a fresh opportunity to nourish your body, mind, and spirit in ways that can boost your longevity and fill your life with joy. While most advice focuses on exercise, healthy meals, or keeping busy, I'd like to share with you 5 gentle daily habits that are not talked about as often. Habits that are simple yet deeply nourishing, practices that invite you to connect with nature, spark your curiosity, encourage creative reflection, deepen your bonds with others, and bring a touch of magic to your evenings. These habits aren't about overhauling your life overnight. They're about embracing small moments that add up to a vibrant, fulfilling day. Imagine starting your day by simply stepping outside and feeling the earth beneath your feet. Now, before you dismiss this as trivial, consider the profound sense of calm that comes when you allow your body to reconnect with nature. It might be as simple as removing your shoes and standing on a patch of soft grass, or feeling the cool earth on a garden path. This practice, often referred to as earthing, is more than just a sensory delight. It is a way to root yourself in the present moment. When you let your feet feel the natural textures, you also let in a quiet reminder that you belong to a world full of life and energy. There's something wonderfully humbling and revitalizing about being in touch with the earth. Even if you live in an urban setting, you might find a small park or garden where you can pause for a few minutes. Allowing the natural rhythm of the outdoors to help calm your mind and ease any tension. This practice can become a daily ritual that not only grounds you physically but also offers a moment of reflection where you can set a gentle, positive tone for the rest of your day. After you've taken that moment to feel connected to the earth, imagine inviting a touch of adventure into your routine in the form of micro-adventures. I'm not talking about grand journeys or long treks, though those can be wonderful too, but rather the delight of discovering something new in your everyday world. Perhaps there's a street you've seen many times but never really noticed the details of, or a cozy corner of your neighborhood that holds a secret story waiting to be uncovered. On your daily walk, consider altering your route ever so slightly, or pause to appreciate a flower or bird that you might have overlooked before. Micro-adventures remind you that life remains full of surprises, no matter where you are. They encourage you to be curious and open to novelty, rekindling that sense of play and exploration that sometimes gets lost in the routines of daily life. Even if it's a short stroll to the mailbox or a brief moment spent watching the clouds change shape, these little escapades are powerful reminders that there's always more to see and experience, adding layers of excitement and freshness to each day. Once you've connected with your environment outside, you might find it enriching to turn inward with a creative journaling practice. Now, the idea of journaling might conjure images of meticulous daily logs or lists of to-do items, but I invite you instead to think of journaling as a gentle, creative conversation with yourself. Imagine settling into a comfortable spot with a charming notebook and a favorite pen, allowing your thoughts, memories, and insights to flow freely onto the paper. This isn't about perfection or having everything perfectly organized. It's about capturing those fleeting moments of beauty, reflection, or even curiosity that arise throughout your day. You might write about a memory from decades past that still makes your heart smile, or jot down a fleeting thought that connects your present with your rich history. Some days, you might even find yourself doodling or sketching, letting your creativity speak in images rather than words. This practice can become a cherished ritual, a private space where the intricacies of your life come together in a tapestry of words and images that celebrate who you are. Over time, your notebook may evolve into a treasured archive of wisdom, a reminder of all the little wonders that have made your journey so unique and inspiring. As your day unfolds, take time to nurture what I like to call micro-connection moments with those around you. In today's busy world, we often underestimate the power of a brief, heartfelt interaction. Instead of lengthy conversations that sometimes feel forced or routine, focus on those spontaneous moments that brighten your day. Think about the smile exchanged with a neighbour while tending to your garden, a short phone call to someone who always brings a spark of joy into your life, or even a friendly chat with the cashier at the local store. These small interactions carry a warm energy that can lift your spirits and remind you that you are a valued part of a community. Even if the connection is just a shared laugh or a kind word, these little moments of genuine human contact have a way of soothing the heart. They can reaffirm that the bonds you share with others are strong and that every day offers an opportunity to give and receive kindness. Over time, these micro-connection moments stitch together a network of caring relationships that support your well-being, help lift your mood, and reinforce the knowledge that no matter where you are or what you're going through, there is always someone who understands and appreciates you. At the close of the day, when the sun gently retreats and a quiet peace settles in, it can be incredibly healing to treat yourself to a sensory evening ritual. Picture yourself winding down in a space that feels safe and serene, where you allow your senses to rest and relish in small, affectionate details. Perhaps you dim the lights and light a candle or two, letting the soft, flickering glow create a warm embrace around you. You might put the kettle on to brew your favorite herbal tea, inhaling its fragrant steam as you settle into a comfortable chair. In this simple act, you have the opportunity to engage with your senses fully. The sight of the gentle light, the soothing aroma of the tea, the soft sound of quiet music or nature outside, and the comforting warmth that slowly seeps into your body. Each sensory element plays its part in calming your mind and inviting a restful state. Over time, these evening rituals can become invaluable markers that signal the transition from the busyness of the day to the tranquility of the night, ultimately supporting a healthier, more peaceful sleep and a rejuvenated spirit for tomorrow. When you weave these 5 gentle habits into your daily life, you create a tapestry of care that nurtures not only your physical health, but your emotional and spiritual well-being as well. The act of touching the earth with your bare feet reconnects you to the natural world, reminding you of your place in a vast, nurturing environment that has always been there to support you. Embracing micro-adventures lights up even the most familiar surroundings with a renewed sense of curiosity and play, proving that adventure doesn't always mean traveling far. It can be found in the smallest corner of the world you know and love. A creative journaling practice, free from the constraints of formality, offers you the opportunity to converse with your inner self, to reflect on the rich narrative of your life, and to document those subtle shifts in mood and memory that often pass unnoticed. And by savouring micro-connection moments, you open your heart to the simple joy of shared humanity, reinforcing that every kind word, every gentle smile, is a reminder that you are never truly alone. Finally, by gracefully winding down with a sensory ritual, you gift yourself the luxury of presence in the moment, a chance to feel deeply, to let go, and to drift into rest, knowing that you have taken a moment to honour yourself. I understand that sometimes it might feel overwhelming to incorporate new habits into your routine, especially when life seems to have settled into a comfortable rhythm. But you see, these practices aren't about making dramatic changes or doing something that feels unnatural. Instead, they're about recognizing the extraordinary power of the small daily choices you make. Think of these habits as little gifts you offer yourself every single day. They are moments where you decide to put aside any worries or past regrets and simply focus on the beauty of being alive. You deserve to feel energized every day, and sometimes that energy comes not through strenuous tasks, but through these moments of quiet wonder and self-care that connect you to both yourself and the world. Perhaps you might experiment by allotting just a few minutes in the morning to stand in your garden, feel the earth, and listen to the subtle sounds of nature. On another day, you might let your curiosity lead you down a street you've never really explored, allowing your heart to fill with a gentle thrill at the prospect of rediscovery. And on a calm evening, you might take the time to arrange a small corner of your home as a dedicated space for winding down. A space filled with familiar scents, soft textures, and gentle sounds that together create an atmosphere of profound comfort. With each day that passes, even if it's just one small step in one of these habits, you are affirming your right to a life that is rich, meaningful, and full of possibility. You remind yourself and the world that aging is not the closing of a chapter but the start of another, one where every moment holds the promise of discovery and joy. I also want you to know that it's perfectly okay to start slowly, to allow these habits to become natural extensions of your day, just as they are. Some days you might feel more inclined to embrace a micro-adventure or let your creative words flow in your journal, while on other days you might only have time for a quiet moment of reflection or a brief conversation with a friend. There is no right or wrong way to introduce these practices into your life. What matters most is that you allow yourself the freedom to choose what feels right at any given moment. You have mastered the art of living in your own unique way over the decades, and now you have the opportunity to pick and choose the moments that add color to your routine, to celebrate small victories, and to honor yourself in the process. It is vital to remember that the essence of longevity is found in the steadiness of these small gestures rather than in monumental acts. The energy you cultivate by simply reconnecting with the earth, by embarking on tiny adventures, by speaking with your inner self in quiet moments, by engaging with those around you in brief yet sincere interactions, and by wrapping up your day with a sensory ritual, slowly builds into a reservoir of well-being and joy. It is this reservoir that will sustain you through days of challenge and times of celebration, continually reminding you that life, at any stage, can be as vibrant, fulfilling and playful as you allow it to be. There will be moments when life feels slower or when the changes seem subtle. Yet if you take a moment to pause and look back over the years, you will see a rich history of growth and transformation. Every scratch in your favorite chair, every laugh shared with a friend, every peaceful moment under an open sky has contributed to the story of who you are. And now, as you continue to create new chapters, these 5 habits can serve as a gentle reminder that no matter how many years have passed, there remains an unfading capacity for wonder, healing, and vibrant energy. Imagine for a moment the quiet power of a day that begins with your bare feet feeling the cool earth unfolds, with the thrill of discovering a new perspective on a familiar street, deepens with the creative burst of a heartfelt journal entry, brightens with the warmth of a kind word from a friend, and finally settles into the soothing embrace of an evening ritual that serenades your senses. In each of these moments, there is a deep, abiding affirmation that life is not measured solely by the passage of time, but by the quality of every experience you choose to partake in. This idea that each day is a canvas ready for the strokes of mindful, loving habits is at the heart of living with joy and longevity. It is a message of hope, a call to honor the beauty within and around you, and a gentle nudge to remember that your best days are still ahead. So, dear friend, as you reflect on this conversation, allow these small daily habits to inspire you. Know that the path to a longer, more energized life is not paved with grand gestures alone, but with the quiet resilience of moments well spent. Embrace the simplicity with which these habits can transform your days, and trust that by nurturing even the smallest parts of your routine, you're investing in a future filled with vitality, peace, and an enduring sense of purpose. Your journey is uniquely yours, filled with merit and wonder, and every step you take, no matter how gentle, is a testament to the enduring spirit that continues to flourish. Thank you for sharing this time with these thoughts. I hope they bring you encouragement and inspire you to find beauty in every routine moment. Remember, life after 60 is not about a slowdown, but about a deep, reflective joy that honors all you have been and all you are yet to become. Every time you choose to connect with the earth, seek out new little adventures, pour your heart onto a page in your journal, smile at a stranger, or savor the comforting rituals of dusk, you are making a conscious, loving decision to live life fully. And that is a truly powerful, transformative act.